everyone, Kayla here, and today I'm going to be doing a comparison of some brushes. All these brushes are a similar style, so it's interesting to see how they're going to perform, and then all of them are different price points as well. Well, okay, we'll say two of them are close in price, and then there's another one that is much higher in price than the other two. So that's kind of how, yeah, there we go. That's how I can break it down. So without further ado, I'm just going to dive right into describing the brushes and giving the demos. So the first brush that I have up is the Tangle Wrangler. It is a brush that is intended for horses. Okay, and it is also, like they say, you can also use it on long hair pets. So you will typically, if you're going to find this in a physical store, you will find the Tangle Wrangler in the feed store or the pet store. It is a brush that is not marketed towards use on people, but of course we know, smart consumers know we can use this brush on a person. It is the typical comb style. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, maybe 7. I may have miscounted combs on here, and they come apart. This style is said to decrease tension on your hair when you're detangling, to make it easier to detangle. There's a little bit of branding on here too. They have a T right here, the top. The camera might not catch that T. And then also on the back, it has the Tolco, which is the name of the brand, and it's also on there, located here. It's a lime green brush. I didn't get to pick the color, so it might be hard to see. And it literally says, taming tough, tangled manes and tails is now a snap. Also works great on long-haired pets. I bought mine from Amazon. I probably could have gone to the feed store. There's several that I could have tried in this town, but I ordered from Amazon to make it easy. And the brush retailed, I think I paid around $5. This costs around $5 or so for you to get it online. And then there you go. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and start using the Tangle Wrangler. I'm not a horse, but I think it's gonna work just the same since it looks like the other brushes. I feel like the back of my head is like the most difficult to detangle, and even that's not difficult, but it's more of a challenge than the front. So I already did the front before I filmed this video, and I also finger detangle my hair before I brush it, and I already did that too before I got on camera. So, all right, let us see. Okay, I'm trying to see if the combs are like coming apart or whatever. I really don't think they are. I'm not experiencing much resistance. Like, this is like not hard to do. There's a little bit of resistance in here. And if I just go down low enough, I can get it out. Ooh, a little bit of water in my eye. By the way, this is Soultanicals deep conditioner. I think it's Fro Despair. Whichever deep conditioner is green. Yeah, that's the one that's in my hair. Let me go back up. Lean back down before I can go up. I don't know about no combs coming apart. But what I can say is this is a pretty easy to tangle job. You know, I'm not struggling in any way, shape, or form. I'm trying. I didn't want to hold the brush head because I thought it would keep it from coming apart, but it's more comfortable. Got a snag in here. It's like I almost think that I've got my hair fully detangled, and then I have to go back. Okay, finally I got root to tip, and it is, I can feel the combs are coming apart a little bit at the top of my head. Okay, I got it. We got it, we good. Okay, so let's see. There's a little bit of hair in the brush. Let me pull it out. not really sure how to clean this style of brush. I mean, I usually run my brushes under the water in the shower, so that might be what I need to do. But I'm just gonna put them on the floor. And if I need to wipe the floor, I will. Alright, so here's the hair that came out. Comparatively, it's not a lot of hair. But like I said, I finger detangle my hair before I brush it. I always do. That's just standard practice for me. Oh. Okay. No bad at all. The next brush up is the Evolve Flow Through Detangler. The Evolve brush has the same number of combs on it. It also has the same like random three little what do you call these? I don't know, spikes or whatever, sitting right here at the bottom, just like on the other one. So that's how these little things that are the same, I'm like, these are the same brushes. The only difference is that there's no branding, like the little raised branding that's on the other one. Instead, Evolve has put their logo across here. Am I holding it upside down? No. They put their logo across here. I'm assuming that over time, with conditioner and oil and whatever that you do on your regimen, that'll probably wear off. So they just put their branding on the same exact brush. This is a Tangle & Wrangler. Like, I mean, there's no way around it. Now, they have marketed this though towards people. Evolve, if you're not familiar, is a brand that's commonly sold in the hair care section of Walmart. I did not buy this on Walmart. I bought this one online, and the price point for the Flow Through Detangler is about $3. So it's actually a little, only slightly cheaper than the original Tangle & Wrangler, which this is. You would think that they would be paying more for, like, I don't know, the marketing to people, but I guess not. And people will spend money on their pets. I know personally, because I have a German Shepherd, and he gets a lot of money. He got toys and everything. I'm sure I can find a toy on my floor right now. Yeah, there's a ball back there and everything, but it's a little too far for me to go pick it up. Toys. See? People spend money on their pets. Alright, now we're coming through with the Evolve brush. And what I will say is that the Evolve brush had this zip tie, and it was like across this part. So like this brush is like going in more than the other one because of the zip tie. So I'm wondering if like over time it will come back out and look more like the other brush. I mean, they both have a slight tilt inward, but this one is more severe, and I think it's because of the zip tie that was on it in the packaging. Alright. I'm having about the same experience. Now that my thumb is on the back of the brush, I could, not thumb, but my pointer finger, I can feel that the brush is slightly coming apart, ever so slightly, as I brush up. Oh, I saw it that time. It really came apart, for real, for real. By the way, don't look around your own house. All that beeping is my husband coming in and out of the house. He's doing something in the backyard. I'm not sure because I got the window closed so it doesn't like totally mess with the lighting in this video. Something that he's doing out there. Yeah, I feel like this brush is coming apart more. Even though I said that they were the same hairbrush, I feel like it's coming apart more. I feel like I got up my hair actually a little bit easier than the other one. However, this section might have just been less tangled than the other one. There is something here that I'm not getting through. Let's see. Yeah, it's right here, kind of on the surface. I'm not getting through that. There we go. Yeah, but I do feel like the brush, this one is flexing more. But that might also be because it's towards the middle, unlike the other one, and so the brush is just coming back out as I'm brushing through my hair, you know what I'm saying? Because the bristles were already off top, out of place, due to the zip tie that comes with the packaging. Oh yeah. We went through that one. Let me twist it back up, and then I'm going to show you the hair in the brush. after I'm done. I probably will when I go back, because there's 2 sections over here. What I'll probably do is I'll probably brush the bottom section with that pink brush, just so that it's the same type of hair as was on this one, just to double confirm that if it was the difference in the hair that's affecting it, or if it's a difference in the brush being zip tied that's causing it to be a little bit different. I feel like it was coming apart more. Okay, so I've picked the flow through detangler back up, and I'm going to do the bottom half of my hair so that I can detangle a section that's similar to the other section that I did with the Tangler Wrangler, just to see. Yeah, I could say the skinny handle is a lot easier for me to hold than the large one of the Felicia Leatherwood. And this is going through pretty easily. So like slightly easier to use than the Tangler Wrangler, but I swear they're the same. I think this brush just may be more flexible because it's trying to flex back out of place because of the zip tie kind of changed the shape of this brush. Basically the same amount of shed hair, so I'm not even going to bother showing you because it's about the same. And the last brush, maybe the best brush, I don't know, but this is the Felicia Leatherwood Detangler. It even has her picture on this side, okay? This brush retails for $14. We'll just get the price out here up front. Now, it is a comb style brush. Ooh, that was loud. It's still got the combs and all that stuff like the other ones, very similar construction, but she's made some modifications here. The actual part that you hold is much bigger than the other brushes, and then it's grooved. And now the other brushes are grooved as well, but this is like big and flat so that you can kind of hold it like this with almost your whole palm. And it does still have the same pull apart comb functioning. And I was so excited. I did get to pick the color of this brush, and I was very excited to get the new blue color because my favorite color is like a tealish, palish robin's egg seafoamy blue color. And so this is not that shade, but it's a blue brush, so I was really happy to get it. And then there is branding on the back. It says Felicia Leatherwood Detangler brush. If I can get close enough without it being super bright. But nonetheless, she took the brush and just made the handle larger. Alright, already the handle is interesting. My hands are slippery, so I'm not really able to grip this handle for real. But it's nice. Alright, now we are moving through the hair like butter. Yes. I can see it coming apart. I can see the combs doing their thing. It's coming apart a lot like the pink one was doing. Maybe the green one just, I don't know. I am having to be careful about where I re-enter my hair, but I think that's standard with any brush. Be careful about where you put it back in your hair. These 7 combs is like combing your hair 7 times at one time. That's 1 time for the week. Okay, my hand's starting to cramp. I've got to hold it at the top. I like I normally would. I just can't hold it with the handle. Which, let's see, just hold it like this so I'm not blocking it from like coming apart if it needs to. Yeah, it's pretty good. I would not say that the performance of any of these brushes is like significantly superior to the other. They're all about the same in my eyes, unless you are someone who actually uses the handle to hold the brush, then you might care about the handle on the Felicia Leatherwood being a larger handle. Here's the hair on the Felicia Leatherwood brush. It's difficult to show because of the rose. Next, you can probably hear that water in the background. My sister-in-law is washing a pot. There's so much going on in my house this morning. And again, not a lot of hair. It's nothing, it's fluff. So thank you guys so much for tuning in to watch this video. And I want you guys to leave a comment down below. Have you tried any of these brushes before? What has been your experience with them? Give this video a thumbs up if you like it. Share it with your natural friends who are maybe looking for a detangling brush. And I will talk to you guys in the next one.